All right, so welcome back to the channel, guys. It is me, 87 debate stream. So this will be my voice isn't really the best, so bear with me here, guys. And yeah, I still wanted to do this, guys. I know it's Christmas Eve for many people here, so I didn't want to do it on Christmas. Isn't as big as Christmas, so yeah. Like I said, we're gonna go ahead and get started. So 10 and 9, thank you for joining me. Thank you for joining. So I don't know how many people we're gonna have here today. It might be a small stream because the holidays are here. So we got the 10 managers here. We got the 10 managers we have here. Let's just go through their names real quick, just so everyone knows. So the first manager we got here is Del Bosque. Then we have Sir Alex Ferguson, Ancelotti, Mourinho, Allegri, Klopp, Zidane, Simeone, Pep Guardiola, and Arsene Wenger. So we got 3 tiers, S, A, and B. And I know there's some managers we didn't pick. Like, for example, Conte didn't get picked. Tuchel didn't get picked, etc. But these guys weren't the 10 best. I think the 10 best here or represent. I think it's fair. Would you agree? Do you think this 10 I picked is fair?
I guess. Yeah, at the moment.
So, yeah, like I said, man. So, and also, guys, remember to subscribe to 10 and I's channel, which I'll be leaving link in the description below. And yeah, so I suppose we'll get started. So, actually, let's wait a few minutes so people can just hop in. Currently, I have 2 people watching, so maybe just give it a few minutes for everyone to settle in.
Yeah.
Oh. So, let's start this, shall we? I'll put time in the description below, guys. Time in the description below. So let's start from the B category. Let's start with the B category managers. So, which ones would you say go in the B category?
I mean, there's actually you can say a divide. Really, that can't be posted. I mean, there is a divide amongst those managers that have won the Champions League that also haven't. So I think that is probably the fairest assessment because the Champions League is the trophy that everyone wants to win. So I think in terms of those managers, I think Allegri, Simeone, and Arsene Wenger have to be in the B category, in my opinion.
Yeah, let's go through case by case. Allegri, first stint at Juventus, amazing. Won several league titles in a row. And I believe, actually, correct me if I'm wrong, he won many of the league titles in a row consecutively.
Yeah, so actually 5 in a row with Juve.
5 in a row.
15, 16, 17, 18, 19.
Yeah, 5 in a row. So, yeah, I would say Allegri B didn't win a Champions League, and then we all know what happened the second set. The second set was pretty awful. So,
I mean, he still won a trophy, the Coppa Italia. So, yeah, but the fact that he made 2 Champions League finals and didn't win, it's the same case with Simeone, basically. So I would probably put Allegri B, but I think just because he managed to win league titles more consecutively, and cups, more cups as well than Simeone and Arsene Wenger, I would probably put Allegri like 8th place, like the highest B.
Yeah, that's true. So, and also remember, guys, his second stint Juve was not great. His second stint was not great, so that kind of like diminished his reputation. So let's read some comments and see what you guys saying. So, go level Ferguson. All right, how many are allowed per level? We don't really have a specific amount, but we'll see. We'll see, I suppose. To be honest with you, we're just kind of going off the top of our head.
Yeah.
Prime Barca says hello. Allegri B. Wenger is better than Benitez. Oh, I don't have Rafa Benitez. I put Del Bosque. Yeah, Del Bosque.
I thought it was Ange. I thought that was
Ange. It kind of looked. Yeah, it kind of.
Del Bosque.
Yeah, it's Del Bosque. Yeah, it's Del Bosque. So, yeah. It kind of does look like Rafa Benitez, though. This is subject to change, right? Yeah, we may go potentially. Should have waited to do the stream on the 26th so you could show them the Aston Villa scarf. I don't have an Aston Villa scarf. So, yeah. You can't base it on Champions League only. Oh, yeah, we're not basing it off of Champions League only. We're obviously going through everything. But I do think Champions League is a big factor though in the tier thing.
Oh yeah,
because it is the biggest competition in club football.
yeah, and I think that's the most important, that every manager, and especially big club managers like the ones we have over here, apart from three of them, have won at least once. So I'll probably say that's why I think Allegri, Simeone, and Wenger don't get into that A category because of that.
Yeah, I don't think Allegri should be in this conversation. That's harsh. Come on, Allegri should be.
I mean,
here,
he
bro.
made two Champions League finals as well, especially
That is harsh,
2017.
man.
Yeah, but
2017, 2015. Come on, that's harsh. I know his second stint was bad, but it wasn't that bad. It wasn't like he
I
got
mean,
relegated, bro.
I mean, 5 league titles in a row in Italy. I know it's with Juve, but still, that was like, people forget that Juve in the 2010s was the best Italian club ever. Nine league titles in a row, starting from 2012 until I think 2020. I think so. I think the only reason why people don't rate Allegri is because of that second stint, but I think Allegri deserves to be in that conversation, because 5 league titles in a row in Italy, especially continuing on to make it 9, I think like it's very rare nowadays in Italy to do 9 in a row, let alone 5 in a row as a manager of the same team. And he won it with 2 different teams, because he won it in 2011 with AC Milan. So he doesn't just have the Juve hype, or just that, but he's won Serie A with AC Milan in 2011.
Yeah, for sure. R9 never won a Champions League. R9 for me, don't it? R9 for me. Come on, man. Come on.
I mean,
but
the
like
World
said,
Cup is up there.
Yeah, World Cup is bigger. So, and we know Firmino will probably never win a World Cup. So,
I mean, yeah.
Wouldn't be in for now. How many managers there? There's 10 managers. Oh, low. Ernesto Valverde.
I mean, he's doing well, but no one really talks that much, really, about Valverde, Ernesto Valverde.
Okay. Let's just say we put Ernesto Valverde in this combo. Who are you taking out? Because, dude,
I don't know, actually.
Nah, I'm sorry. You can't put Valverde, bro. You can't.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nope.
If you want like a Barcelona manager, like another one, Luis Enrique, but he's not in it.
So. Enrique was one I was also considering, but I didn't put Enrique. But he's a good shout too, to be fair. Honorable mention. So honorable mentions go to Enrique, Tuchel, Conte. Those are probably like the 3 honorable mentions.
Eddie Howe, apparently.
No, not Eddie Howe. Sorry, Rafa Benitez is probably another honorable mention.
Oh yeah, Rafa, the GOAT.
Yeah, no problem. So Wenger beat him, bro. Wenger's it. Who disputed Wenger? If he deserves. Would you put Ronald Koeman top tier? Oh my jeez. Bro, maybe in the future have to do worst managers, because I'm putting Ronald Koeman that worst managers.
Yeah, in recent times.
So, what do you think, Lo? I'm interested, by the way, just so you know. Okay, I know. Hey, did you see Bangladesh recruit Leicester City player? Yeah, I made a YouTube short about Hamza Chaudhry, man. Bangladesh is back. We're making the Asian Cup, guys.
Oh, God.
But you know, we actually crazy, guys. A little off topic here, guys. But if we actually make the Asian Cup because of him, Bangladesh has to build a statue of him.
Argentinian fans will be Bangladeshi fans at the Asian Cup. We will be there.
Oh, man. Guys, I'm joking around, obviously.
Rank will be there.
I'm joking around, obviously. Obviously, India should make it. Simino should be there, bro. Simino should be here, bro. Simino should be here, bro.
I mean,
come on,
look what he's doing right now. Could you imagine he does a 3rd league title, especially against the 2 biggest clubs in the world? The only thing that's missing
basically,
is
he's made Atletico Madrid. He's basically made Atletico relevant. Without him, Atletico is basically nothing. If we're keeping a stack here.
Yeah.
There's
just
better.
The Champions League.
You should Brian Barca. I don't even know who all is there. Okay, let's do it. So we're gonna put Allegri and B. So Okay. Simeone, do we put him B as well?
Yeah, because I think in order to get an A or S, you have to win a Champions League, and the fact that he's lost twice, one in the very last minute and one in the penalty shootout. I know it's not really his fault exactly, but he still hasn't won it, the Champions League. Whereas a manager like managers we haven't had, like Conte, who else? Well, Conte actually hasn't won, but Tuchel, So, yeah, I think Simeone probably just below Allegri. I would probably say just because Allegri has won more and be a bit more consistent, whereas Simeone, I mean, he does have like 4 league titles to his name, 2 of them in Argentina. But in terms of in Spain, he's won only 2 league titles compared to Allegri's 6 with 2 different clubs as well. So, yeah.
Yeah, then who's the other match you want to put in B tier?
Maybe the one good thing that might tip Simeone over Allegri is 2 Europa League titles in 12 and 18, but I still think winning the league is better than winning the Europa League.
Yeah, so who else would you put in the B tier?
Wenger. Yeah.
Yeah.
If you want to say 21st century, Wenger, yeah.
Because Wenger obviously managed to get Arsenal to unbeaten. He's the manager that got Arsenal unbeaten in the Premier League, which is an incredible achievement, and we know how amazing. We know the dominance he and obviously Sir Alex Ferguson had when it comes to early 2000s.
Yeah,
but obviously he never.
From 2005 to 2014, Arsenal went on like a 9-year trophy drought, all under Wenger's time.
And obviously, he didn't get Arsenal to win the Champions League.
Yeah.
So,
I think
I
would
say I would say it's fair. So, I would say I do agree with you. I do think Allegri is the best of the 3. I think Simeone is better than Wenger, and I would put Wenger in the 10th. So,
yeah,
I think that's fairly agreeable. So let me do a poll, guys. Let me do a poll. Do you guys agree with the managers we picked in the B tier? I think it's fairly agreeable. I think most people should agree.
Yeah.
Obviously, not everyone's going to agree, but like I said, this is all opinions. There's no objectively correct answer,
except one. We'll get to it. I'll say.
Oh man. All right, so let's do it. So I'll give you guys a few minutes. Let me read. In the meantime, while I'm doing the poll, guys, I'm gonna read your guys' comments. So, I don't even know who all is there.
the rest you probably see anyway.
Yeah. Low. I put Ferguson, Ancelotti, Guardiola, Mourinho top tier. We'll get to that. Ted, what do you mean? Simeone isn't doing anything right now. He just plays around ball, barely scrape wins, is lucky. Bro, I think you're just salty. You're just salty.
Oh, yeah, that's basically so. I mean, I don't know if it's actually true. He said, like, oh, how are you going to beat Barcelona's offside trap? Simple. Don't attack. Don't actually attack so that the offside rule or trap, whatever, doesn't work. But yeah, I think Simeone, as you said earlier, has actually made Atletico relevant, made 2 Champions Leagues under his tenure in a space of 2 years as well, in 14 and 16. Had he won one of those, maybe he would be in the A. Who knows? Maybe even S. But right now, B, just because these 3 managers, Allegri, Simeone, and Wenger, have not won the big ears trophy, so that's why.
And also, I believe Atletico Madrid, I believe they're the most informed team of La Liga this year, just this year alone.
Yeah, I mean they're currently top as well. I mean,
and also they have a very good defense. They have the best defense of Spain. They also scored a lot of goals because I've been seeing some of the games. They've been scoring like 5 or 6 goals. They're not just scraping by. So, okay, early in the season, you could say they were kind of scraping by at the beginning of the season, but recently they have not been scraping by. They haven't.
Yeah.
So, basically, ever since the Betis game, they've been on a goal scoring rampage. So
that was the only loss, actually, of La Liga. And obviously, they had that 4-0 loss at Benfica. But apart from those games, 2 games.
Oh, don't forget the Leo. Don't forget the
Oh,
Leo.
and Lille as well. So around that time, but then since then, yeah. Oh yeah, Hike
So.
is would have been good as well.
Hike is a good, it's a good honorable mention. Obviously, I couldn't get everyone in here, but
Yeah.
I had to come up to 10 because if I did fit, I was actually thinking about doing 15, but I think 15 would have been too much.
Yeah.
So, all right, let's move to the let's move to the A tier. So these are managers. So okay, so I forgot to say B is like good, A is like great, and S is like the best. So A is like good managers, like great. Actually, great is a better way to put it. So when it comes to greats, I think I have to put. Let's go one at a time. Did you put Jurgen Klopp in A tier?
Yes.
Yes.
I think the reason I would not put him in S and put him in A, at least he's won a Champions League with Liverpool. He's until Xabi Alonso won the Bundesliga last season. Bayern Munich were on an 11-year streak of the Bundesliga wins, but in 2011 and 12, Klopp won the league, and obviously during the Pep dominance from 2017 till basically up until last season, Klopp was the only manager to stop Guardiola, but it's just that he just doesn't win that much trophies. I mean, he had the Europa League. I say if Liverpool beat Atalanta last season, I think Liverpool maybe went on to beat Leverkusen in the final and all that. So I just think that he's good, but he's not at the level of like at least 2 of these or 3 of these managers, I would say, Klopp. But he's definitely an A tier, like a very good manager.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I would have all these managers, even Allegri at Newcastle. I'll say that.
Yeah, I mean, Klopp basically. I mean, we have to give credit to Klopp because Dortmund, since after his departure, Dortmund have basically been bumps. They have not done anything since his departure, basically.
Yeah, except
he's got
maybe
to
like
win 2 Bundesliga titles.
Yeah,
yeah, but like
back to back as well. Back to back, 11 and 12.
Back to back league titles. Back-to-back league titles. And that was Bayern. That was a good Bayern team.
And then the season after, so 2011 Bundesliga, 2012 Bundesliga, 2013 the final of the Champions League, losing to Bayern.
Yes. And also don't forget, look what he's done with Liverpool. Because Liverpool were mid-table before his arrival. He's got them to win a Premier League, got them to win a Champions League. Now, I know people are going to say that maybe could have won more, and which he probably should have, but you have to consider that Real Madrid is like the kings of the Champions League. And Pep Guardiola, we'll get to him in a bit. He's won a lot of league titles. So, like, he ran into the best. I put it this way. If he didn't run into the best, he probably would have won more titles. So, So, for me, Klopp is an A tier for sure.
Yeah, A tier, Klopp.
Yeah. So, Klopp is, we're putting Klopp at A tier for sure. Now, we can rearrange when we get to other managers, but for definitely Klopp, we'll definitely put an A tier. The reason why I couldn't put an S tier, by the way, for those wondering, is I kind of want Champions League as a bit.
And also, he just needed to get over, like, had he won, because remember when Liverpool in the 2018-19 lost with 97 points, 1 point behind Man City. So let's just say, right, they win that. That's another league title. That's 2 now with Liverpool. And then the season where Liverpool almost went to the quadruple, they also lost the league by 1 point, I think. So that was, let's just say they won that as well. That's 3. Liverpool could have had 3 league titles, had 1 or 2 certain results gone Liverpool's way, but didn't. And that's why I just think Klopp is better than most, but he is not at the very top. Because
let's be real,
Liverpool go all the way and still don't win. It's the same thing with the 2018 and 2022 Champions League finals.
To be fair, even if Salah was fit and Karius didn't make the mistakes, I still think Liverpool would have lost 2018. I don't think they were going to beat Real Madrid. Now, 2022, They should have won 2022. They should have won
Yeah.
2022.
Yeah, and didn't.
We all know
So
they did.
yeah,
So, yeah. Yeah, for me, Klopp is definitely A.
yeah.
Next up, we have let's talk about Zinedine Zidane.
The one good thing about him, he's the only manager, probably I think will only do this ever. 3 Champions Leagues in a row. 3
Yes.
in a row. 16, 17, 18. And a couple of league titles, but that's really just all of Zidane's success. Like Zidane's success is only within like a 4-year period, but that includes 3 Champions Leagues. That's the thing. 3 Champions Leagues.
So, but you know what I also really give credit for? Because the Don 3-peat, if I'm going to be honest with you guys, I didn't really like, I feel like that was more the players. Like, obviously, he was great as a manager, but I feel like those players were so great. What really made me respect Zidane was when he did the second stint, because we all saw how trash that Real Madrid team was 18 and 19. We saw how abysmal they were. He managed to get them to win a La Liga, got them to a Champions League final with a depleted team, and only lost to Chelsea. And we know how good that Chelsea team was.
Oh, the semi. Yeah.
So, for me, I have to give a lot of respect to Zidane for what he did. And the second stint in particular.
Is he higher than Klopp? In my opinion, yes. Because
Yes.
of the Champions League.
Because of the Champions League. So, for me, the second stint really won me over. Like, that really impressed me. And he also pushed Atletico Madrid all the way to the final match day. Even though Real Madrid were pretty awful that season. They weren't that great. So yeah, I'm gonna put Zidane at A. I'm probably putting him above Klopp.
Yeah.
So yeah, the only issue I have with Zidane, the reason why I couldn't put
probably
it as
a shorter time. Yeah.
Yeah, I think he needs. Yeah, I think Box is right. We didn't really see enough of Zidane.
Yeah, all of his trophies, his 5 trophies, 3 Champions Leagues and 2 league titles, all came in 4 years, in the space of 4 years. Whereas, like, I think almost all these managers have been at least 10 years or the whole decade or whole century, basically. So
yeah, I also forgot to mention this.
3 Champions Leagues.
Yeah. Yeah, and I also forgot to say Klopp. Klopp managed to bring players that weren't really that popular, that weren't really that well known, like Mane, Salah, and turn into world beaters, Van Dijk, and etc. So, that's very commendable. So yeah, for me, definitely A. All right, let's look at the other manager. Is there anyone else at A for you?
I would have to. I think if you're only going based on the 21st century, it's the first 2 over there, Del Bosque and Sir Alex. But it depends on how we rank the World Cup and Euros with Del Bosque, because he's the only manager to win an international trophy.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. It's a bit difficult because obviously all the other managers have not, I don't think, managed internationally.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, none of them. Yeah, actually none of them, except obviously Del Bosque. But the thing that helps Del Bosque is 2 Champions Leagues, 2000 and 02, along with 2 league titles in 01 and 03. So actually, the 4 seasons he was at Real Madrid, 2000 Champions League, 2001 league title, 2002 Champions League, 2003 league title. So 4 years in a row of at least, either the league or Champions League.
Yeah.
And obviously the World Cup and the 2012 Euros.
Yeah. I suppose you could say. Trying to think.
I think he's A. I would probably say middle of those 2. I think.
Wait, so So wait, who are you putting the egg?
I don't know how much importance do you put in the World Cup, basically the international game.
Oh, international tournaments. Yeah, I think A is probably fair. This is actually a tricky one.
I mean,
Wait, so how many? Wait, so how many trophies he won internationally? So he won the. Was
World
he?
Cup.
Wait, he was a manager for the three-peat, right?
No, 2008 was Aragonés. So it was a manager before, and then some health issues, and then obviously got in Del Bosque in 2000 after the Euros practically. So from 2000, he basically took over the 2008 winning team, and then managed to win the World Cup in 2010 and obviously the Euros. So he's been there for the two trophies after 08.
Yeah. Okay,
But
so
also, if you want to think of context, Spain historically are not that good at World Cups. Historically
yeah,
are not that good.
That is true. That is true. Like Spain
And
haven't reached their
also Spain, the only team in 2012 back-to-back Euros. No other team has done that ever. And still probably I mean the next team that might do it is, I hope so, Spain 28, who knows, but yeah, only manager to achieve that sort of thing in the international game. And obviously win
Yeah.
the World Cup with Spain.
Yeah. Okay, so I think we can both agree he's better than Klopp. I think he's
Yeah.
done more than Klopp.
Yeah.
Is he better than Zidane?
I would say longevity-wise, Del Bosque did more than Zidane. But do we weigh in the two international trophies? So it's basically, the conversation is 2 international trophies plus the 2 Champions Leagues, Del Bosque, and the 3 Champions Leagues of Zidane in a row. Which one is better?
Yeah, this is actually difficult. Difficult.
I think just based on trophy count, then I would have to say then that would mean Del Bosque goes ahead of Zidane. Just based on trophy count then.
Wait. We haven't
Del
discussed the
Bosque
Del
has
Bosque's
won.
club achievements.
I mean, both of them did the same thing. Like Del Bosque won 2 league titles, Zidane won 2 league titles. The only difference, Del Bosque has 2 Champions Leagues, Zidane has 3 in a row Champions Leagues. But you have the World Cup and Euros of 2012. So Del Bosque has won 6 trophies this century, Zidane only 5. As a manager, obviously. So I think on trophy count, and if you really want to put importance on those 2 international tournaments, then that would mean Del Bosque has to go above now. At first I said in the middle of those 2, but I think maybe above both. So I would put him like ahead of them, Del Bosque.
Yeah, this is a tricky one.
I would go with the trophy count 6-5. 6 for Del Bosque, 5 for Zidane. Especially a longer longevity, because more years you can say with Del Bosque.
Yeah, this is a tricky one, man. Tricky one. So you know what? I'm kind of split here, guys. So we're gonna let the chat decide. We're gonna let the community decide.
I would say Del Bosque ahead based on trophy count and what you call it, longevity wise. Whereas
all right,
it's 3 in a row, so we'll see.
But then again, 3 in a row is really incredible. 3 in a row is really like,
only manager to do that, and only club at the moment to have done that.
For me personally, this is really good because you know what's interesting. Because for me, it's harder to three-peat, but then again, back-to-back is also pretty hard too.
At the Euros, you mean, or
yeah, it's harder to do.
I mean, Pookie, you're as a Madrid fan because both of those managers won those 5 trophies for Madrid.
Yeah, this is a tough one, man. I'm gonna let you guys decide because, bro, I'm like split.
I would say Del Bosque ahead of Zidane, but I can see a reason why Zidane would be ahead because of the 3 in a row, only manager to do that. and only team to have done that as well.
Yeah. Okay, so while you guys are deciding, let's go ahead and look at some comments because we have a lot of comments to read up on. Even Mancini's better than Allegri won PL with City, Euro with Italy. No. Sorry, no.
Yeah. I mean, good achievements, obviously, for Mancini. But, I mean, 5 league titles in a row in Serie A, especially how Serie A are nowadays and even before. I think it's... I
Yeah, and
do
also...
think that, especially he
and
managed
also,
to do it with 2 teams as well.
yeah,
AC
that's true.
Milan
And also,
11 and 5 in a row with Juve.
Yeah, sorry, no. Sorry.
That's
no,
why I would
Mancini.
still say Mancini. I mean, Allegri.
Wenger, Del Bosque, Zidane, Klopp equal tier 2 in my opinion.
That
Fair
means
enough.
a man with 0 Champions Leagues is as equal as someone who's done 3 in a row.
Nah, I don't agree with that.
Especially when Wenger, from 2005 to 2014, 9 years for a club like Arsenal. And remember, this was Arsenal with what? Henry, Vieira, like all these great players in the early 2000s that got the, Invincibles and whatever. 9 years without a trophy.
That's crazy.
At Arsenal, not Newcastle, but at Arsenal. And this was Arsenal when they were at, just before 2005, one of the best.
Yeah.
And also since 2000. So I've only considered 2000. So that's why I don't have all of Sir Alex's trophies from before January 1st, 2000.
I think I agree so far. Not one game. Okay, but that was early in the season, man. Early in the season, bro. Getafe game, PSG game, Mallorca, Alves, Sevilla, Betis. There's 9 low. Prime Barca, Atletico cooking out 12 wins in a row. On paper only. Ronaldo's Rob, Simeone have real greatness low. That's fair enough, man. That's true. The Conor Gallagher effect.
Long lay.
Heinkes there's a spot as well. Heinkes great shout spot in CeeLo. Heinkes. Heinkes was also one I was maybe considering.
Yeah.
But just misses out. Flick? No. Flick, no. Come on.
I mean, the only genuine achievements for Flick is one season, really. That one season.
The treble.
The COVID season. Yeah, the treble. But I mean, like a few of these managers have won trebles as well. So there's I can see at least 3 of them that have won a treble. Sir Alex, Mourinho, Pep, I would think, if I remember. With different clubs as well.
Yeah, let's laugh at Pep. Have you guys ranked Sarri already? Klopp plus Zizou A tier. Sorry. No, not sorry, bro. You guys have 4 tiers. Now we have 3 tiers. 3 tiers. S, A, and B. I should rate Klopp. Yeah, you should rate Klopp. Good manager. He's A. Brandon Rodgers did get second place EPL with Liverpool, to be fair.
And then the season after got grouped in the Champions League and finished out. The final game of the season in 2015, a 6-1 away loss at Stoke City. Stoke.
Wow. Yeah, 2014.
Bottom left hand. It's still Bosque. You probably should have just put the World Cup picture instead. It's actually
probably.
And Postecoglou. That's what I thought at first.
Oh, Klopp is the greatest Liverpool manager of all time. He's probably the best in the 21st century.
Yeah, obviously. I mean, I'm not a Liverpool fan. I would probably say Bill Shankly is still probably all time, but yeah.
I don't know
But
about that,
again,
Albert. Hey, I think you messed up the list. I don't see Berhalter. Is he a special tier? He's in his
Yeah.
own tier. He's in his own tier. Berhalter's here.
Oh,
Yeah, he's in
God.
his own tier. He's in his own tier, Albert. You know, like he's not like he's still gonna be on this tier list. He's the best. Zidane deserves to be S tier for that three-peat. You can make arguments.
I mean, he's the only manager to have done that, and the only manager that can match him in terms of Champions Leagues, or I would think would be the top two. Which I mean,
Yeah, I think Zidane needs bigger body of work to get into S tier. Fair enough. Yeah, we couldn't put Zidane S tier because we need to see. I feel like there's not like we need to see more years of him at the top, which is why we didn't put S. Now, players mostly care, in my opinion. And all these top players, what did he do? Benitez not on this list, guys. I know it may look like he is, but he's not. We could got sacked low, exactly. If that's the case, what was the Madrid side better than Barca?
Which one?
Sir Alex Ferguson. I think it's like 2018, right? Or I know it might be something on Pookie's comment. Sir Alex Ferguson's the greatest manager of all time. We'll get to that, man. We'll get to that. Zidane B, to be honest, what else has he really done? It's a Pep Man City argument. I think B is really harsh. Nah, B is
As
harsh.
I said, only manager ever to done 3 in a row. Doesn't matter what club it is. Still won 3 in a row.
Like, I understand where Matt's is coming from, but come on, man. The B is really harsh. Like, that's incredibly rare. So.
What else? How good was Zidane in that 3-peat? I mean, Real Madrid won, the 2017 league title?
Yeah.
In that 3-peat.
He beat Madrid with Celtic. Ferguson won 7 PL titles in the 21st century compared to CL. Zidane popularized being bald in the 21st century. Okay. Well, why didn't Benitez cook then, though? Because Benitez is a much worse manager. He's above Zidane. I'll take that, Mats. Del Bosque would be a top manager of the A tier. Well, I don't think Mats. Madrid sacked Del Bosque the day after they won the CL, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Wow. Yeah, bloody Paris, crazy. Which manager are we on now? We're kind of going to the comments right
Del
now.
Bosque.
So.
Yeah, I mean, Pookie, the Madrid fan, says yeah. Oh, yeah, the Sir Alexton, yeah. Only 21st century.
We move low.
One
Del Bosque.
yeah.
I don't know about him, to be honest.
Much about him. I mean, yeah, I said 2 Champions Leagues, 2 league titles, and those are like 2001, 02, and 03, and obviously the World Cup and 2012 Euros. With the context that being all not that great at World Cups, and only Spain are the only national team to have achieved back-to-back Euros, the only country.
I'll say it's over 10 again. I think majority Tari. Del Bosque for Zidane. Mourinho Zidane. Carlo Del Bosque for me. Go Nick Fadley. Wow. Didn't know you're a manager, man. I never saw him, though, attendant item. I think I said your name wrong. Del Bosque won Spain the first World Cup. Allegri over Mancini. Where'd Allegri be if he beat Barcelona 2015 Champions League final, Real Madrid 2017 Champions League final? Probably B. I'm sorry, A tier.
A, yeah.
Not enough for S.
Yeah.
S no. But yeah, we'd probably put an A. But those are just what ifs, man. And remember, this is just 21st century, guys, not all time.
Yeah. Because then all time I think it's only really Sir Alex and Wenger a bit. And maybe a bit, not really Ancelotti, but
see, all time is really tricky. because you have to include in the 19. It's so that I made it 21st century because we grown up in the 21st century. Most of us at least. So,
but at least I was around when in the 20th century. Technically, the first Champions League win since I was born was coincidentally couldn't even put them in this category. Man United 99. That was technically the first Champions League winner of my life. But cannot include that Champions League because that ain't 21st century.
Yeah. Zidane was better than Real Madrid as a manager than as a player. Allegri's Juventus' greatest player, though, 2018. Stop it, Albert. He's not Juve's greatest player. Stop it.
I mean, I would think it's like Del Piero.
Bro, Del Piero, Buffon.
Yeah,
I know he's one of the best. I know he's one of the best.
Even Pirlo.
Pirlo, Buffon. Bro, I'm sorry, these guys are I'm going by the Juventus career. Now, overall as a player, that's a different story. But for Juventus itself, though, I'm sorry, he's not the greatest ever player. You need a C tier, I think. I don't know. Do you think we need? I feel like 3 is enough. I don't want to put. I feel like at that point, if we're putting a C, then you don't deserve it. If you're top 10, you can't. You have to be at least good to be in the top 10. So
yeah,
Wenger did to that 2000s. Messi never went to Juventus. He did 2010s. Wenger declined after 2005. Wenger was never good. I don't rate him. He said, Juve, man, come on, low. Sorry, please. Unpopular opinion. Wenger only had the initial success at Arsenal because of French players' their dominance. 1998 World Cup and Euro 2000. So you're basically saying Henry carried him. Is that what you're saying? And Patrick Vieira. Forgot about him, too. He also was incredible. I mean, what do you think, Ted? Do you agree with this or not? No.
Yeah, I mean, in terms of Premier League, yeah, he's one of the best managers of all time. But of the 21st century, no. I mean, top 10, but yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, not even top 10, but yeah. Bottom of the list, of this list.
Yeah. I just want to see it with Madrid and Bayern. That's true.
Oh, yeah.
But remember, guys, we're looking at 21st century. Wait, how you guys want to see it with Madrid in 21st century?
No.
Okay.
2002 or Del Bosque.
Well, wait. I mean, Heinkes did win a treble, though.
Oh, yeah.
2013.
The 13, yeah.
So, yeah, if there is one manager that you could maybe argue, I would probably put Heinkes 11th. He's probably the closest one of it. He's probably the closest one of the honorable mentions to make the top. I just didn't put him in the top 10 because he didn't have enough longevity for me.
Yeah. So, I mean, for me, I would put Ange Postecoglou.
My bad. Also, Mancini might be slightly better than Allegri, maybe. But don't mind me, low. Gerard's last game. Unpopular indeed. I think we should have had a Champions League with Arsenal's Invincibles. Yeah, Shankly, Dalglish, and Parsley over Klopp. Yeah, but I think he means 21st century. Berhalter's the great
21st century, yeah.
Lol. Also Hitari made the 2006 CL final. Also how he felt 2005. I hated how Wenger used to scam FA Cups his latter years after an underwhelming season. Oh yeah, also think about something about Wenger we haven't discussed about. Is that he just prioritized top 4. Okay, we'll just get top 4.
Yeah. At least then the
top 4
meant something, but winning FA Cups is good. I mean, I wish Newcastle can do that, but it's not comparable to, most of these managers in this list.
And I'm sorry, that can't be your main objective. That can't be your main objective. That can't be your main objective from the start of the season. Okay, we're going to win FA Cup, guys. Forget everything else. I'm sorry, that's a loser mentality.
Yeah.
That's not a trophy. 1-0 for 2006, 2013. Never it was. I know. How good was Zidane really that repeat? Come on, man. Zidane was amazing. Actually, like I said earlier, I don't know if you heard. Sorry, I said his second stint was more impressive than his first stint.
Even though he didn't win the Champions League.
No, but like I was more impressed like what he was able to do with those because the players weren't as good as the three-peat, and we all saw how bad that Madrid team was. So yeah, that's what I mean in that sense. Obviously, from what is it called? From a trophies point of view, obviously the three-peat's better. But just in terms of actual as a manager itself, managing the team, getting the team getting the team do you understand what I'm saying, 10? I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. I was more impressed.
Yeah.
Vieira left, Arsenal declined under Wenger, Will Wankley. Zidane won 3 straight CLs. What clowns are voting Del Bosque? Hey, I didn't vote, man. I didn't vote. I'm just saying. I'll start trying to discredit Zidane. You guys need a seat here, probably. Zidane knows how to manage. He's a good manager. Hello, you're a cherry. Go to your Fergie, Pep, Carlo. Yes, Sarah's supposed to go, but only consider 21st century complicates things. True, Seb. Zidane won trophies in the last season. Real Madrid. Ancelotti won the double with the same squad, apparently. Mostly, yes, I'm one of those clowns. That's actually really impressive. Bro said last season. Southgate couldn't be here.
Viva España!
That's crazy.
Viva España and Forza Italia.
Yeah, I actually thank you, Ted. You saved football.
And thank well, I don't know if it'll pop up. No Filter FC, Charlie, half Italian, half English.
Del Bosque took Spain to the next level. It's true though. It's a Merry Christmas 20 minutes early than sleep. Yeah, good night. Merry Christmas, guys. Merry Christmas. It's about to be Merry Christmas for you guys in Europe. Obviously, here in America, it's just around
it is Christmas now. The first hour.
Yeah. So it's a blemish on his managerial career. Let me do the 21st century is extremely unfair to managers who acted before 2000. Yeah, I know, Seb. But the thing is, I see where you're coming from, Seb. It is a good point, to be fair.
Because especially when it cuts off the Man United 99.
Yeah, I know.
With trouble as well.
Was on first left us, we went to crap. We're considering all Mourinho's Sir Pep's career, but only part of Sir Alex's Ancelotti's.
Even then, half a part of Sir Alex's and part of Ancelotti's managerial career is still better than most of these managers on the list as well. Still, that's why they're not even in the tier yet, the tier list rank.
Yeah.
Yet.
I love Ronaldo, but Del Piero or Buffon, Juventus' greatest players. Paris had to get him back because he had hired Lopetegui, Solari, Alberto, Wookie, Vera, Benta too. Arsenal had that English back five that kept clean sheets. I think Ronaldo's Juve legend, no cap. Small as a compared to Del Piero, Pirlo, or Buffon. Okay, so that. Sorry, Albert, that is not true.
Yeah. I mean, what? He won 2 league titles, I think.
No, he's not a Juve legend. He's not a legend. He's a great. I'll probably give him great, but not a legend, bro. Sorry, he's not a legend.
Yeah.
Real Madrid don't win 3 straight CLs without Zidane. You all guys see his halftime speeches if you're in doubt. Yeah, I mean, the 2017 one was big.
Yeah. Especially when Juve were good.
Yeah. Seaman Adams, Dixon, Bode, Winterburn. I saw some. I wouldn't even have Chiellini over Ronaldo too. I saw them too. Wenger couldn't rebuild Arsenal's defense. Me too, Tari. Chiellini is actually my top 5 centers of all time. I guess unlucky to not be in this. What about how? No. And he makes Newcastle relevant again. I wouldn't say he's a top 5 center back myself. What do you think at 10 of Bobby Rees as Newcastle manager?
I mean, there's a reason why there's a statue outside the stadium.
Yeah.
Which I'll be next week. Because I'll go Newcastle. Woo! Newcastle jump.
To be fair, Arsenal and 10 side average are good squads. Yep. How good is a manager who won 3 straight CLs? But here's the thing, though, guys. If let's be real, if Zidane did a 3-3 with any other club, I think more people talk about it. But it's because it's Real Madrid. They are the greatest club of all time. That people are kind of diminishing that. People are kind of looking down, 3-peat. 3-peat. It doesn't matter which team you do a 3-peat in. That is incredible. Yeah, you can't take anything away from Zidane.
Yeah.
Keegan Sir Bob over Howe any day. So, all right, I think we're right up with the comments. All right, let's do it. So I think most of you guys are going with Del Bosque. Oh, actually, it's 50-50. It's a tie.
I would say Del Bosque ahead, but I don't really care overall. But I'll probably say just on trophy count.
All right, I'm gonna go Zidane personally for me. So we're actually split yet again. So, okay, let's just put them both A. Let's just give it a tie. Let's say it's a tie.
You
That's
put
a
them
tie.
above.
All right.
Oh. I don't think
I know.
Klopp is the lowest
Yeah.
of that three.
Okay, we'll just call it a tie, guys. We'll call it a tie. We're already 15 minutes in. We gotta wrap this up soon. All right, now time for the S tier, guys. S tier.
Get my charger first.
S tier, man. Who is fourth place?
Wait. Fourth
I'm saying
place.
Mourinho for me fourth. Mourinho for me fourth.
Wait. This might sound controversial. I might actually put Sir Alex fourth. And this is only 21st century.
Wait, hold on. Let me see how many trophies are. Let me see how many trophies are Alex Ferguson first.
In the 21st century, 13 trophies for Sir Alex. 1 Champions League, 8 league titles, 1 FA Cup, and 3 Carabao or EFL Cups. 13 trophies.
I think that's a bit harsh.
The only thing is that it was only with 1 club, whereas Mourinho, obviously, trouble with Inter. Not only that, you know when was the last time a non-top 5 European League team won the Champions League? FC
When was it?
04.
Yeah, that's true.
And guess who was the manager? Jose.
Yeah.
And also Jose's won more trophies. I know because, after 2013, Sir Alex retired, but even just the period of 2013, Jose won league titles with Real Madrid, with Inter, with Chelsea, with FC Porto, won, FA Cups with Chelsea and as well with Real Madrid, won a Europa League with FC Porto as well, won a couple of Carabao Cups or EFL Cups. So even before 2013, Jose actually, you can say, did more than Sir Alex, especially in the 3 years that the first stint of Chelsea from 2004 till he got sacked in 2006 or 7. In the 3 seasons or 2 complete seasons, he beat Sir Alex in both 05 and 06 to win the Premier League. Obviously, he got sacked 6-7 season. So that's why I will put Sir Alex in the 21st century, only 21st century, which means I'm not thinking about the treble of 99. I will put Sir Alex at the lowest in the of this 4, but they're all in the S tier.
Oh yeah, for sure.
That would be my
argument. Guys, we are good. And by the way, guys, we're going to be doing a future debate. Pep versus Sir Alex Ferguson. We're just waiting for Pep to basically leave the Premier League or basically retire, which he may do at the end of the season. So
maybe he'll get sacked.
Yeah, basically, we're gonna do that. So we're gonna look at his Premier League stint for both those managers, but we're gonna save that for that debate. But if we're looking at just 21st century, yeah, it might be Sir Alex Ferguson. It might just be
at the lowest.
It feels harsh, though. It really does feel harsh.
Yeah, because we're literally cutting off the treble of 99.
Yeah. So wait, let me check. When did he start managing United?
Like 85. I think Seb will know. I think 85.
86. I just checked.
86. Yeah. I mean, yeah, he won a European trophy with Aberdeen as well.
Yeah.
But again, I'm only considering 21st century, as the video said, or the stream.
Yeah. It's tough, man. It's tough. But yeah.
That's why I would put Sir Alex lowest of the 4.
Yeah.
And then Mourinho.
Yeah, we need all. Yeah, if we did all time, it'll probably he would obviously be top 2 all time.
Oh yeah. But again, it's only 21st century.
All right, third place. Third place. Who are we going to give it to?
That is now Jose. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
I mean, won trophies at FC Porto, at Chelsea, at Real Madrid, at Inter, at Manchester United, Roma, the Conference League, the only manager to win the three what do you call this? The three European competitions: Champions League, Europa, and Conference League. Almost went back to back European trophies with Roma. What else? 8 league titles. So basically, 21st century Jose, 2 Champions Leagues, one with Porto, one with Inter. Actually, the last time an Italian club won was Inter 2010. Last time a Portuguese club won, Porto 04. Both times managed by Jose. League titles 8, 2 of them with Porto, 3 of them with Chelsea, 2 of them with Inter, and 1 with Real Madrid. So that's what, 4 teams, I think, 4 different teams. Whereas Sir Alex only won one team, Man United. Europa League won it with Porto, won it with Manchester United, 2017. FA Cups or the Spanish Cup or the Portuguese Cup. He's won 2003 Portuguese. I forgot. I think Taça de Portugal or something. 07 FA Cup. 2010 and 11 the Copa del Rey. Obviously, I said about the Conference League with Roma, especially Roma don't win things. And then
yeah, that's true.
Some Carabao Cups or EFL Cups along the way with 2 different clubs as well. 3 with Chelsea and 1 with Man United.
Basically, the only team who failed that was Spurs, and Spurs are.
Oh yeah, well, it's Tottenham, so it's no surprise. I will see what happens with Fenerbahce, but I mean it's Spurs. But yeah, I mean just won trophies in a lot more different clubs, and clubs most of them you don't expect to win Champions Leagues. Like no one thought Porto would win 04. I don't think many people really thought Inter would win 2010 with a treble.
Yeah. Now we go to the top 2. For me, this is how I feel. Pep is the greatest league manager of all time. And I would say Carlo Ancelotti is the best cup manager of all time. Best Champions League manager of all time. So actually fitting these are the 2 best in the 21st century.
Yeah. For me, I would say number 1 is, for me, it's Don Carlo. I think Don Carlo, in my opinion.
Ooh, okay. This is interesting. So why are you saying Don Carlo?
Who do you think? And then we can debate it then.
Okay, personally for me, this is a tough one. But I give a slight edge to Pep. But this is a tough one, though. Okay. Don Carlo is really good, though.
So my arguments saying why I think Don Carlo ahead of Pep. 1, what do you call this? The Champions League with 2 different clubs, that being AC Milan in 2003 and 7, and obviously the Real Madrid 14, 22, and 24. Whereas Pep only won 3 Champions Leagues, obviously with 2 different clubs. So obviously more Champions Leagues to Ancelotti, and we all consider the Champions League to be the greatest, trophy you can win at the club level. But if you want to think about the league, I mean, Pep has only won it with Barcelona, Bayern Munich, and Man City. Whereas with Ancelotti, the only manager to have won it in all of Europe's top 5 leagues, with 2004 being with, what do you call this? With AC Milan, so Italy. 2010 with Chelsea, that's England. 2013, PSG in France. 2017 with Bayern Munich, so that's Germany. And then 22 and 24 with Real Madrid in Spain. So that's all 5 of Europe's top 5 leagues, if you want to consider that as well. And obviously he's won, cups with FA Cup with Chelsea 2010, won the Coppa Italia as well. So that's another 2014 with Real Madrid, the Copa del Rey, 23, obviously, again, Real Madrid. So even though Ancelotti won fewer trophies than Pep, if we still want to say that the Champions League is the greatest thing you can ever win in club football, he's won 2 more Champions Leagues more than Pep. And Pep has probably, you would say, more money and only managed 3 teams, whereas Ancelotti, he's managed to win 5 in all of Europe's top 5 leagues. All 5, at least once. So
yeah, you make some very strong, compelling arguments, 10.
that's why I would say Don Carlo.
There's one little, and I have one little criticism of Ancelotti. You would never defend your league title.
Oof.
That is
this season. Yeah,
that's crazy.
Yeah,
I mean, it's tough, man. I mean, it's like, see, this is like it's down to your personal preference, which you value more, the leagues or Champions League. Like if we're talking in terms of league titles, Pep is the best.
Pep. It's Pep. Yeah, of course. I mean,
like I think he's only lost.
Man City.
Yeah, he's only lost. I think like 2. I think wait, how many league titles he lost? I think he's lost to Real Madrid in 2012. And I think his first season Manchester City. Well, I think, and obviously the season Liverpool won. So I think it's 3 titles.
I think, and likely to be this season as well. It seems like, but
yeah, potentially. But
for now, we won't really consider it at the moment. But I think a criticism I can give to who is it, Pep, is that he's had from 2016 until they actually won the Champions League in 2023. So that's 7 seasons. It took Pep 7 seasons to finally win that Champions League with Real Madrid.
That's true.
I mean, not Real Madrid, Man City, a club that we all know is one of the best well-won clubs. Took him 7 years, whereas Ancelotti, 1 season with Real Madrid in 21, won the Champions League in 22, and then another thing I want to add, with the league title he won with PSG in 2013, that was actually PSG's first league title of the 21st century, I believe, 2013, because 2012 PSG lost to Montpellier. 2011, I think it was Lyon. I might be wrong.
Yeah.
But 2013 was PSG's first league title of the 21st century, and Ancelotti was that manager to have done it. Obviously with the Qatari ownership, but first manager to do it with PSG.
Oh yeah, there's also another indictment. I forgot about this one. That's another big L. That's a big L. That's a big L. I'm sorry. That's a big L.
Oh yeah.
But the thing is, like, if we're being fair here, Pep has also got a lot of big L's in the Champions League. Lost 4-0 to Bayern. Lost 4-0 to Real Madrid at home. Losing to Lyon, losing to Spurs. So it's tough, man. It's tough. This is really hard, man. It's really hard.
Yeah.
This is tough.
I mean, I would still say Ancelotti.
Like for me personally, as a Barca fan, I know I'm a little bit biased when I say this, but I'm going to give the edge to Pep. But I respect Ancelotti. Ancelotti for me is very good. I respect Ancelotti very much.
Yeah.
So it's tough, man. It's tough. So I'm going to let you guys decide, because me and 10, we're both split. So you guys are going to decide the fate of this tier list. You guys are going to vote. Democracy.
No, God.
So,
and also, when Ancelotti,
let's let the streets vote, man.
When Ancelotti was managing Everton, remember when Everton during the COVID seasons, they were at one point top of the Premier League under Ancelotti. Obviously, it's Everton, and then eventually,
Oh yeah, that's true.
Well. But the fact that you got Everton at one point in the top of the Premier League, I know it was during COVID, but still, it's Everton.
So, and 2, it's hard to make a good point. As a player, who would you rather play for, Ancelotti or Pep? Let's say, Ted, you had a choice between Ancelotti or Pep. Who you're choosing?
I mean, at the moment,
This is tricky, man. This is tricky.
I'll still say Don Carlo, just because of the Champions Leagues. Because I think most players, they want to win league titles, but everyone wants to touch the Champions League trophy. I mean, look, where is it? I mean, every single person wants to. Oh, damn it! It doesn't show. Let me remove the virtual background. Everyone wants to do this as a footballer, as a player. So the fact that Ancelotti has managed to deliver that 5 times and across 3 different decades as well. Obviously, I know Pep did that as well.
Yeah. So
yes, I did.
And like I said, guys, it's very difficult. It's very difficult. You could go either way for this one, but I think let me see what the community is voting. So we got 8 votes, and there's a slight majority to Carlo. Carlo wins 5-3, and Pep Guardiola is second. So Carlo is the best manager in the 21st century, according to you guys. I'll probably do a poll on my main tab as well, the community tab, because obviously not everyone was present on the stream. But yeah, this is the final tier ranking. So, I mean, what do you guys think?
We forgot the God, Berhalter. Where is he?
Yeah, we'll have her. But yeah, this is the final tier rankings, guys. So this is actually our 10 managers. Wow, it looks pretty good. Looks pretty even, 4-3-3. So yeah, these are final rankings. So these are final rankings. So any changes you have before we go to the comments?
What? Any changes?
Any changes you would make to the list rankings?
The only one I've said switch Del Bosque and Zidane, but
Del Bosque.
But the rest, yeah, it's how it should be. 21st century only. Sorry to Alex.
Yeah, all time. We'll definitely do all time though. With Pep and Sir Alex Ferguson, we'll do all time for sure. For those 2 managers.
With Eddie Howe. Emma Hayes.
Sorry, Emma Hayes not on this. I will switch Pep and S for Simeone. Sorry, Albert. Albert kept on Simeone S.
Maybe if you win the Champions League, you'll at least be considered.
All right, let's read some of you guys' comments. We have a lot of comments to go through. So let me read some of the comments. Yeah, counting only 21st century, which is stupid. Sir Alex Ferguson's 4th out of those. Okay, let's actually discuss all time. So we did all time. What changes would you make if it's all time?
I mean, I have to really think about managers back in the day as well. But I mean, Sir Alex would be a lot higher. Because one, Jose Mourinho wasn't a manager. Pep wasn't a manager. Klopp wasn't a manager and all that. Ancelotti wasn't really a manager-ish at that, in the 90s or whatever. But still have to think about it, I would say.
Yeah, I'd say all time. He might be the best. He might be the best of all time.
Yeah.
He might be. Yeah. It's tricky. All right, where are we in the comments? Yep. How good was the manager? Yeah. You already did. Southgate wouldn't even be tiered if he won back-to-back Euros. That is true. We probably wouldn't put him in this tier list.
But he did lose back-to-back Euros. Only manager to do that.
My favorite Arsenal player is Carlos Vieira. Sir Bobby, legend English football managers.
Oh,
I think God. Inglaterra's back-to-back Euros final. Well, De La Fuente could be in the conversation one day, maybe.
At least he won the Euros, so I'll be happy. Maybe if he wins the World Cup, then we'll see.
Wow. To be fair, I'll give him more credit than Del Bosque in 2008. I really need the next rookie, Dorian Mats. I won't laugh at your England. That's never happened. He's advanced goal hero. Thanks, Boogie. TJ agreed. I thought Roy was English. Sounds like Spain was managed by Luis Agarras. Well, better than 2010. Well, Albert, don't say that to Roy's face. It's a shame, sir. Bobby Robson didn't win a trophy with Newcastle. I like the Argonauts 2008 side. Del Bosque still won the World Cup. Euros CL though, by the way. That is true.
Yeah.
He would have punched him if he was younger. Alan Bardo over how? Alan Bardo.
I was still
Albert Chiellini recently said he feels Juve didn't do enough to help Ronaldo win the CL. Yeah, I mean that's probably true. He's World Cup winner, Euros winning, Champions League winning, measure not so high. Pep Guardiola, Mourinho. I don't care, lol. JK. But he's absolutely right. I always knew they didn't do enough for him. Nah, that's a shame about Jose. He had a lead peak, Serie A started falling recently. Yeah, that's why we can't put him top two because his lows are really low. Like, I'm sorry, like
if he wins the Champions League with I don't know, Newcastle, S. If he wins it with us.
Because European competitions wise, besides the Roma thing, it's a conference league, you know?
Yeah.
So, yeah, for me, Mourinho's lows is really low. Sergio Ramos are really underachieved in Europe. That is a good point. That is a really good point. European record-wise, kind of underwhelming. Kind of.
Yeah.
You can say to some degree. But then again, it was really good Barcelona team. So it's kind of the same thing with Juventus. Allegri.
And actually, the team that Sir Alex beat in the final was a team that he always faces because it's against Chelsea, who he always plays against.
Actually, Ten, I have a question for you. Do you think if Sir Alex Ferguson faced another team in the Champions League, not those peak Barcelona teams, they would have won? I think they would have.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, that was with 09 would be with Ronaldo as well.
Yeah, and those are peak Barcelona, probably the greatest club teams of all time, probably. So I'm not going to hold too much against it, but I do see where Qatar coming from, though. To be fair, so yeah, look considering 21st century, which is stupid. Sir Alex Ferguson's fourth out of these. Wait, we're including Allegri in this list for all the Serie tiles? Yes, Albert, we are. Fergie lost 2 CL finals to Pep. I love Mourinho at Porto, Chelsea to Inter, but him in A tier because of post 24 to 2015. He wasn't nearly as good.
Still won trophies, though.
Yeah, still won trophies, man. Sure, it wasn't as good as those peak times, but he still got from S.
Yeah.
Maybe the lower end of S. Zidane won more Champions Leagues and has 6 years Real Madrid as manager of Sir Alex Ferguson and has 36 years of Man United. But like I said, it's tricky, man. It's tricky. Pep, Sir Alex Carlo. I discuss everyone else is S, A tier low. Mourinho's really made awful career decisions. He's low recently. He's S. Matteo won more CLs than Wenger. He went to Tottenham, Man United, Roma. Mourinho deserves S tier for including meme moments. We're not including meme stuff. Now, in terms of meme stuff.
Of course, S. Yeah. Actually, all of them are in some way.
I don't think Sean has it.
Don Cole with that, Pep with the nose right now, Fergie with Fergie time. Zidane with the head.
Carlo number 1. That's embarrassing for Mourinho. Chelsea should stack Mourinho 2007 or points. Mourinho has Sir Alex Ferguson number mostly. I'd like to see Pep win a UCL at Porto. Yeah, Pookie or a point matters too. But that's Ryan Bertrand versus Dimitri Traore and have more CLs for R9 plus Ibra plus Buffon. Mourinho can't win a Champions League with super teams. You can make an argument, actually. That is kind of true. Good thing H is not here.
Porto were really good, and Inter were really good the seasons they won the Champions League.
But was it
I mean, 2010, Inter had probably Eto's maybe best ever season. Samuel Eto'o, Milito, Zanetti. I'm trying to remember who else, but that was probably one of the best Serie. Well, actually, I might be correct in saying this. The only in many recent times, the only Italian club to have ever done a treble. But I might be wrong.
Yeah. That's embarrassing to R9, Ibrahimovic, Buffon. It's a blemish on the careers. Ranging with the CL with RM came close enough, Tari. I truly need to reiterate how dirty Star Express is done with by the split. European trophies, the league top with Aberdeen, building up a weak United and a trouble. Yeah, I'll probably agree with, like, in terms of all time, he's definitely up there for sure. We just had to do 21st century because, more. Yeah, unfortunately. Also, Pep, etc. That's not a trophy. Pep has only lost one CL with City. Pep has delivered Champions League with super teams. That's true. Manchester super team isn't easy. Scottish football must come in subdog. Yes, that's true. Pep rebuilt Barca after their true trophy-less seasons. So Mourinho is Pep's opposite, Tari. Sir Ferguson broke Chelsea 2-year dominance under Mourinho in 2007. Yes, facts that. Fine. I'm happy with Sir Alex Ferguson Mourinho in S tier. Third is fine. Sir Alex Ferguson 3-peat in Premier League from 2007-2009. Putting Pep first feels super awkward since he's only managed top teams. Well, we didn't put him at first. Exactly.
Yeah.
Mourinho should have won a Champions League with Real Madrid and Chelsea, call number 2. Managed Barca with academy players. His Chelsea's best to ever manager, but never won the Champions League somehow. Don Carlos Ferguson won EPLs with Chicharito. Enough said. For the greatest academy in the world, though. We're very talented. It makes no sense. Will always be the League Cup to me. Little Pep P. Chicharito.
Oh, yeah. Sure.
Pep should have won a CL with Bayern. Yes, I agree with this. Like how did he not even reach a final at Bayern?
Yeah, it was actually 3 consecutive semifinal, losing to Spanish clubs, Real Madrid, Barcelona, and then Atleti.
Okay, Real Madrid, Barca can kind of understand. Atletico Madrid?
2016. Lost to every Spanish club.
Yes.
Or big Spanish club of the time.
Yeah, top three. You should have went to Tottenham in the first place. And Pep went to the same place as Mourinho. Would he really done better? That's why I ponder. We don't know, man. We don't know. Mourinho lost to Bristol City. That's a criminal offense. But the thing is, Matt, every manager here has had bad L's. Like Carlo lost to Sheriff. Pep has lost to Leon. Obviously, Bristol City. What's Ferguson's biggest L?
I mean, I'm trying to think. But I mean, the 6-1. 6-1 Manchester Derby.
Yeah, like every manager here has had bad moments.
Yeah.
Bad moments. No one's perfect. Okay? I do see where you're coming from, Matt, because Bristol City is a second division team. So
But surely you can't lose 6-1 at home to your biggest, eventual title winners, Man City, being Sir Alex. And that was one of the worst results I've seen for Man United under him.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Oh, yeah, Klopp losing to Aston Villa, 7-2. Klopp
has
Netherlands. Zidane losing to Ajax in the season after the 3-peat. So, yeah. And Wenger almost every game, almost every season does at least one. Almost at least usually it would involve Bayern or Chelsea or Man United. 8-2, 6-0, 5-1.
Oh, actually, you know what?
Aggregate.
Actually, I got a better one for Pep. You lost to Norwich, bro. Norwich City.
Oh God, yeah. Actually, Pep Guardiola lost to Norwich, 2019.
Yes, it's true. It's true. If you guys don't believe me, I'm actually stating facts here. As a slight blemish in managerial career, he won a challenge. Pep over Ancelotti. Don't call it number 1, but Bristol City's actually good, really good and competitive. I don't know about that. So Tottenham, Carlos won every top 5 leagues and the most CLs. He needs to stop this underdog gimmick. Yes, disgusting club. Ancelotti only won 1 league title with that Milan super team. Pep won a trouble in his first senior management role. That is true. That is a big point.
Also, Ancelotti, he delivered AC Milan's last 2 Champions League trophies, 2003, and 2007. AC Milan haven't won a Champions League since then.
Yeah. Ancelotti's never won back-to-back league titles somehow. Chelsea should have kept Ancelotti. Don Carlos is cooler with the cigar too. Yeah, I put that in my tier listing on purpose.
And people
Carlo could have made Werder Bremen and Europe with the Milan team. Michael Pirzauer sent them home. Wow. Top 3 ever: Sir Alex Ferguson, Ancelotti, Pep. Yeah, that's fair. Wait, why is Pep here, bro?
Oh, you'll probably lose.
21st century. Carlo, Pep, Mourinho. I think Pep is better. Football better, in my opinion. Don Carlo over Pep, bald head, unable to adapt, overthinking, fraud, Guardiola. Prime Barca, Don Carlo, TBE. Merry Christmas. Ancelotti's done well in the Champions League and won a league title in Europe's top 5 leagues, to be fair. Pep is a league merchant. Pep and Ace top players capable of playing several different positions. That is true. Messi carried Pep in that Super Bayern team, carried Pep in Germany. He also had a super team with City. He could have won this UC without Rodri. Carlo, with the power of friendship, we shall triumph. But the thing is, like, Carlo has tactics. Like, the tactics are, like, more like individuals. Like, he lets the individuals express themselves. Pep is more, like, rigid, very systematic. So, yeah, well, all 4 is S tier. Pep took Messi to the next level. I don't rate Pep, if I'm being honest, on this ranking. Ancelotti balled 3-0 lead with the Milan super team versus the mid-Liverpool team 2005 Champions League final. Ancelotti should have 5P to the Champions League in Milan from 2003-2007.
Maybe.
But 5P is hard, bro. I don't have a solution. Pep would never do that. Pep would have more league titles with that Milan super team. Call us cool than Pep, though. I'd rather play for Ancelotti than Pep, but Pep over Ancelotti. All these guys are great, but I voted Don. Yeah. Carlo brought Hamas back from being a bum. I'm leaning towards Pep because of the way people see football differently after Pep involved in 2008. Agree. Carl, I think Pep might be a little maniac. I'd rather play for Ancelotti because of what Pep did to Zlatan. Yeah, that's understandable. I think Swedish people will definitely go for Ancelotti. 10 won the CL?
Yes.
Is Wenger 10th? Yes, Wenger 10th. Imagine this conversation that won the CL's players are Carlo, Pep, and Zidane. That's true. I'll switch Pep and S for Simeone. If HH was here, you put Pep or Lep in the lowest tier.
No rank.
Good thing he's not here. Good thing he's not here. I'll be the best manager of all time. All time, only Fergie and Pep. Yeah, I think those are probably the 2 best managers of all time, people will probably say. And we're going to have a separate debate for that. All time, I put Wenger up to tier air. For Guardiola versus Ferguson, we got to have Kool-Aid or Silva versus Seb. Yeah, that we'll hopefully try our best. Sir Alex Ferguson beat Madrid with Celtic, Aberdeen Albert, which makes it even a greater achievement. Let me know if you want me for debate, AD. It's been a while. Yeah, we're gonna have the debate once Pep leaves the Premier League. We're gonna have the debate once he ends his Premier League stint. So, Aberdeen, the fake has stopped watching football. How about mini tier list for international managers and styles? Deschamps, Lippi, Del Bosque, Low Scalar. Okay, let's do this real quickly.
Del Bosque top.
Yeah, Del Bosque top. Second, I'll probably say.
I would say Deschamps.
Yeah, Deschamps probably second. Third, I'll probably say Joachim Low.
Yeah, made 2 finals, won the 2014.
Yeah. Then I think I'll put Lippi fourth, and then Scalar for me is worst.
Yeah, that's 7-1. Yeah.
Yeah. That's 7-1 alone and puts you at the bottom. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
It's really hard.
Because he won the 2002 World Cup. And I think a couple, 1 or 2 Copa Americas.
Yeah. All right. Definitely Del Bosque needs to be either A or B. Get enjoy for club. Pep is going to fail to off watch. To be there, he probably retired before that happened. The European tour with Aberdeen trouble, the United plus another CL title. Get this anti-Starks race of propaganda away from me. Underachieved Europe. Because that's people say that, and what I said earlier is that he lost to the 2 best Barcelona teams of all time. It's the same with Allegri. If he didn't, they probably would have won the Champions League if they played any other team. So they just happened to run into the best team of all time. So yeah, it's tough, man. Pep will manage Saudi Arabia. Okay, you know what? I'll tell you this, guys. This and Pep manages to win Saudi Arabia the World Cup. That is done. That's done.
F tier. You'll win the 2034 World Cup. Calling it here. 2034.
I'm saying this right now, guys. Best international manager of all time if he does that.
2034. We will be there by Christmas in 10 years. 10 years from now.
Yeah. Fergie beat Barcelona 1990 at the European Cup Winners' Cup. Allegri ball is like watching. Okay, I don't know if I can read this part, so yeah, Allegri ball is pretty bad. But the second stint was bad, guys. But people are forgetting what he did in the first stint. First stint was amazing.
5 in a row.
Where I mean, is that supposed to be like a negative though or something like that? You can't win this super team, maybe. Does Pep also stay get humble points? I don't think we're doing that stuff. We beat the bricks of Bayern and Pep. Imagine comparing Bristol City to Lyon. But okay, you know what? Norwich, Bristol City is a better comparison. You're right, Matt. I shouldn't compare it to Lyon. I should compare Norwich, Bristol City, or Norwich.
I think Norwich is better. I'm kidding. I don't really know.
Club loses 7-2 to Aston Villa. 7-2 was wild. Getting obsessed with Bristol.
On my birthday as well.
Crazy thing about the 6-1 is that that goal difference gave City the league title in the long run. Wow. Pep lost to Everton side 4-0 the EPL, and Ton Davis scored. Club of the CL finals 1-1. Poor him, but respect. Yeah, I'm from Bristol, Pookie. Oh, Bristol. Matt's hated Bristol City. Sergio Conceicao rocks the cigar best. Lol. That was a joke, by the way. Some truth in it. Gardner can't win with the super players. You realize those superstars.
There's a reason why Rodri was voted the winner of the Ballon d'Or. Look what happened to
Yeah, actually, yeah. I don't want to start that debate again, but you know what? Manchester City, you can have that Ballon d'Or if it means you're terrible for the rest of the season. I'll take it. You know what? It's a good sacrifice. You can have this Ballon d'Or and be awful for the rest of the season. Messi carried my blank. That midfield did. Lol. I think if we did that list at X amount of years, the quality managers will have declined. Probably. Pep demands superstars by making them play super football in an era where superstars can't do the bonus, so it's going to actually. What's worse, using boldness as an argument against Pep's longevity or using Sandstorm or Raikou? Probably baldness. Scorer Gareca. I rate low even though he's overstays welcome. Maybe not number one, though. Deschamps Del Bus gave Joachim Löw for international. More like Pep is managed by Saudi Arabia. Oh, don't forget that he also went undefeated Allegri. That is also true. Allegri went undefeated. Thank you for mentioning that, Pookie. The time City lost to How far will Conte be from this top 10?
Oh, yeah. I mean, if this is, like, let's say this is the definitive top 10, maybe like 12th, 13th, maybe behind Tuchel and Heinkes.
Yeah. Conte, man, if you want to be top 10, you gotta win me a Champions League, man.
I mean, we have 3 managers that haven't won it.
At least make a final.
Oh, yeah.
Like, we could, all these managers have at least played in a Champions League, have made a final.
Oh, yeah.
So, you haven't even reached the semis, man, Conte. Spain didn't need Rodri to win the Euros. I bet Vinny fans were happy to see Man City underachieving. I'm so happy. Spain was going to win the Euros with or without Rodri. I'm not a Vinny fan, but I think the Ballon d'Or was rigged, and I'm glad City is that bench era. Sandstorm. Brandon Cook. Bellingham when I kept Megan Rodri and Morris chances. Yeah, so I mean, it was good, man. It was fun. It was really good, fun tier list we did. Very subjective, very debated. We had a fun debate. Like I said, Pep and Ferguson are probably the 2 best of all time. We're gonna have a separate debate for that when Pep leaves the Premier League. So,
and like manages the Saudi national football team.
Yeah, so like I said, I hope you guys did enjoy the stream. Enjoy the new Christmas, guys. I will be dropping 2 more videos. I'll be dropping one for the best moments of this year. And then I'll probably do one for the second channel. And then we're obviously going to have our end of the year stream on Saturday at 3 p.m. Eastern time to discuss about the end of the year. That'll probably be the final stream of this year. And then I don't think I'll do a weekend recap. I'll probably just do in video form instead. Since a lot of the leagues aren't starting, so yeah. But anyways, hope you guys did enjoy. So 10, any final thoughts from you before round off?
I mean, subscribe to my channel. Doing a watch along on the 26th, 27th, 29th, and 30th. And then I'll be up traveling to Newcastle and London. Might get to Spurs v Newcastle. Maybe. Most likely not, but yeah. That's my New Year's plan. Or from now till then. But yeah. First time in the UK as well. Next week. This time.
Yeah. Oh, enjoy, man. And take pictures, man. And hopefully Newcastle.
Maybe my luck, because I'm there on the New Year's. Like I'll be in Newcastle for the New Year, like fireworks. Maybe I'm the luck. Maybe I can bring the luck. Maybe because I go to Newcastle, like actually step foot in like I don't know the stadium, because I'll do the stadium tour. Maybe I'm the luck. 2025.
One last thing. Can you go to the Carabao Cup games? Maybe you're the piece that could get Newcastle to win a trophy.
The home game is in February, I know, against Arsenal. But if Newcastle makes the final, hopefully, of the Carabao Cup, I don't care who's in the final with us. Maybe I go back to the UK. Who knows? But we'll see. Nah, the only thing
we shall wait and see.
I don't curse teams as often. Look what I'm saying about Juve and Inter.
Yeah, we'll see what happens, man. I hope you guys did enjoy this stream. It was a very fun stream. Very good. Obviously, I wasn't at my best optimal condition, but I was still pretty good. I could still do it, so it was fine. It was great to have you guys on, and yeah, like I said, guys, hope you guys did enjoy today's stream. You guys to like and subscribe on your way out. Let me see how many likes we're on today's stream. We're on 12 likes. Hey, 12 likes, pretty good, man. Pretty good stream. So remember, guys, to get the like button, guys. Let's try to go to. Can we get up to 15 likes just before round off? If we can do so, that'll be greatly appreciated. And once again, subscribe to Ten's channel. Obviously, subscribe to my channel as well. We're trying to close on 2K by the end of the year. Although it's gonna take a lot from you guys. We're gonna need 90 subscribers basically. 90 subscribers before the end of the new year. If we somehow manage to do it, we're gonna have a crazy stream that happens. I'll tell you what, guys. If we somehow get 2K by the end of the year, I might do a big giveaway. A big one. A big one, maybe. But we'll see. We shall see. So, guys, like and subscribe. And wow, we just reached 15 likes.
Oh, wow.
That's awesome. So, hope you guys did enjoy. Remember, guys, to like and subscribe. Yeah, I'll see you guys later, man. Peace out.
Newcastle will win the Carabao Cup.